I got a new toy. This is my first STIHL. I have nothing against them. I've only got Husqvarna chainsaws because my dad likes STIHL, and if something went wrong, he'd try and fix it, which it would work for the day, but don't know if it'd ever work again. But I saw this baby chainsaw. I think it's called a garden pruner or baby chainsaw. It was 180 bucks at my local mom and pop mower and chainsaw store. I have not opened it. I don't even know if I have to charge a battery, but I've seen this on a couple of the videos I watch of other people that are doing similar to what I'm doing, but I haven't seen it unboxed. I've just seen them use the baby chainsaw. So let's see if it's as amazing as I hope it is. I don't know if I have to charge the battery. I haven't opened it yet. Scheiße. Oh, and before I get carried away and forget, it came with 2 batteries. So there's supposed to be one in there, and it came with this one. And then I bought an extra chain just to save me a trip. Looks pretty simple. That part I like. Charger, battery. I think that's a battery. What's this? There's the book. This is what it looks like when I open it. The baby chainsaw is kind of cute. Even has its own little, so tiny. Will that fit in there? I'm gonna put this in. I haven't read it yet because I have many battery chainsaws. Well, 3. So yeah, just push, and it goes, but I should read. But who really reads them anyway, right? I just want to see. I think I need to add this to it, which every chainsaw needs. Oil. I'm not even reading it, seeing it. Maybe I should read it, because that right there might not be it. That I think's for the blade. I think I will read it. Just to find out where to put it in the proper spot. Oil. After reading the book, not all of it, I just flipped to the chapter and page I'm supposed to. There is no hole to pour it in, because it's a baby. It says I'm supposed to take the battery out to be safe, but I'm not pushing the buttons. It says just to apply the oil between this and this, and that's how you lube it. And it's rolling down. But we'll see if this works. It's kind of messy, but that's okay. It'll lubricate the whole thing. Just so cute. But the reason I didn't need this, but I know I'm going to use it a lot if it does what I want it to. So I'm going to move the camera. I'm going to show you what I want to use it for. I want to cut salmon berries because the ones that I'm dealing with are like baby trees. They're thick, so they're too thick for a hedge trimmer to cut them. Some of the little pruners I have, not little ones and big ones, it's still a lot of work for them. So let's see if this guy will make it easier. And already, there's only one thing I would change about this. And they have it for like the mini vacuum, because they had a whole section of baby STIHL things. So if it had like a gun holster, you know, to put it in while I'm doing things, so I don't have to keep setting it down because I don't want dirt to get inside of it or in the blade. But that's the only thing so far. But let's put it to work and see how it does. So let's see how it does. I might need beefier gloves. Pointing at me. Did I break it already? Just tricking me. Need to tighten it. See, it's these guys that are all over the acreage. But this is what the salmon berries that I'm dealing with like. It's a baby tree. For being as little as this guy is, what, it's like a 3-inch blade. It's already getting dirty, but it's still cute. It's got a lot of power. And I guess there's no button to check the battery. But it seems like the battery's pretty good right from the box. Oh yeah, it just chews right through it. And I will say, my big chainsaws that I use, my 18 and 20 inch, they're Husqvarna's, but the chains are steel. I got one steel chain for it, and ever since that's all I get now. I don't know why, but they last a lot longer. I don't have to sharpen them as often. So I do love their chains, and that's why I got another one, because I know it's probably gonna last me for a year, both the chains. But there's one other thing that I hope this does, so let's try it over here. This is called a pruner, and there are some things that I will still stick with the pruner, like when it comes to trimming things like ferns and bushes, just because I want to try and keep the chain clean. But I want to know if it can trim branches. It says it's a pruner, so let's see if it will trim these guys. It said to keep my hands out of the way, and it's only meant for one person to use at a time. So maybe I read a little more than I meant to. Boom. Very quick. Well, I think it shuts off when this little guy right here gets too full. Maybe. Yeah, when I do cut these, it sheds a lot more wood chips, unlike the salmon berries. And so it does clog up in there, but that happens with every chainsaw. Not that it clogs up, but it collects them as you're doing work. Now this is where we're going to test it. It trimmed the branches great. But this tree, I don't want it here. So let's see if this little 3-inch chain, sorry, I got all those salmon berries in the way. Let's check this out. Oh, I jinxed. Where aren't we going? I'm not trying to be hard on it, but I just want to know what it can and can't do. Trim this guy, then we'll be able to see better, hopefully. But yes, as you can see, this guy's going to get used because eventually all these berries need to be killed. I'm going to kill them all within 250 feet of the creek. I can't go 250 feet towards the creek, but afterwards, yes, because salmon berries are native to this part of Washington State. I really like this. I know I'm weird. I'm a female and I love chainsaws. I told my neighbor last night about this. She had no idea. Because not every female's into chainsaws and nature. But she was happy that I got a new tool. So, see if we can cut this guy, then I'll show you how thick it is, if it cuts it. Ooh! It cut it real smooth. I took my time though, I wasn't forcing it. But yeah, that's this guy, and it just cut right through it like a regular chainsaw. So yeah, I'm really loving this. Maybe I would have wanted it orange or black, just so that it wouldn't look as dirty. But besides that, I love it. I wish maybe I need to add more oil to it. Wish it had a little thing, but it doesn't because it's a baby. I think I just wish I had some place to stick it so I don't have to keep lugging it around, because that's how I lose things. I'll set it down and I spend half the day looking for it. And it's, if you watch most of my videos, I have another chainsaw that I got off Prime during COVID. It's from China. It was 40 bucks. And it's a little bigger, but it's a lot heavier. This, it's nice. It's light. It's only heavy, not heavy, but most of the weight is in the back where the battery is. But yeah, I mean, it's very light. If a bear came and my aim actually hit it, it'd do damage. But yeah, I like that it's not too heavy. Easy to use, maneuver. And it's my first STIHL. I finally have one now. And why I finally said I'll get a STIHL, because this guy's so small that I'll just take him home with me every time I go home. Don't have to worry about my dad doing anything to it. I won't leave it here for him to tinker with it. But let's see if we could test this and find other things we could cut without killing it. Hill that I recently cleared. And now we're going to be right over here doing some more testing and having fun with the baby chainsaw. I want to try and trim them. Oh, my battery's almost dead already. I did add more oil to it before I started it up again. Let's see if I can cut this before I have to change batteries. So it can do what I want it to do. Ooh, this one might be too thick for it. Let's try it. Battery keeps blinking at me. I'm gonna go change it. We'll be right back. I just put the other battery in, and it seems like they both come fully charged. Got all 4 bars. When I did buy it, the guy at the store said it's about a 20-minute run time. But it came with a charger and 2 batteries, so while I'm using one, I could charge the other, but out here I don't have power. I got a shower of sawdust. But look at this thing. Ugh, help me help you. Like, that's a pretty good girth right there just on the branch, and cut it great. But because I was cutting up, the sawdust had to go somewhere. So this little guy has more power than I thought it would have. Because I'm thinking it's little, can't do a whole lot, you know, trim the salmon berries and that'd be it. But no, I mean, for it to trim that thick old branch, it's pretty good. I do love this. I'm glad I finally have a STIHL, even though it's a STIHL light, kind of like Coors Light. That's the good stuff with the light. My only complaint, just the battery. Just that 20-30 minutes. And again, I mean, I can charge them, walk up the hill, find power, plug it in, and I could charge it while I'm using one. But it probably takes a little more than 20 minutes to charge. And yeah, I cut that one branch, still says there's 4. But I love it. And if you're thinking about getting this, do it. It's just fun. And having something this little, you're going to try and cut things that you probably wouldn't. And before you know it, all your property will be cleared too. So STIHL did very good. I wish I could get a STIHL big chainsaw. But not when my dad's still around. I can't do it because he'll tinker and I don't know how much it'll work. But yeah, if you're thinking about this, I'd say it's great. The only downfall, the battery. But again, you expect that with battery stuff. And I just wish I had a holster, which I could probably order one on Amazon. They have everything on Amazon. But yeah, it's pretty dope. I love it. And again, thanks guys for watching this. Hope it helped you. And the whole time, like, so I guess it's kind of like with another chainsaw. When it needs fuel, you sharpen it. So when you swap the battery, I'd add more oil to the bar just to keep it running smooth, get the best life you can out of it. But yeah, still did real good. It's adorable, but even though it's cute, lots of power. Yeah, thanks again guys. I appreciate all of you, and I hope you have one of these and cut down all kinds of amazing stuff. And then please let me know what you cut down with your STIHL, because then maybe I'll try it on something else, because again, it's only a little baby blade, but it does a lot of work. Thanks again guys. One good thing about watching my views, if you watch them, I don't have any paid sponsors, so you don't ever have any ad breaks to fast forward or worry about. No. But if you want to know how me, a little 5'2", 125-pound female, clears all this all by herself, this is what I do. I sip 2 of these a day, Monster Zero. And what's nice about these, unlike the other sponsors that people get paid to do, you got to go online, type in a promo code, and wait some more. But not with Monster Zero. Nope. You can order it online. They have it at Amazon, but my place that I buy it is Costco. That's the best deal. But if you want to try Monster Zero, you could go down to your local gas station, convenience store, and I bet you they will have it. But this is my secret to little old me doing all this work all by myself, is water, good dose of water, well water, not city water or filtered, nope, well. And I sip 2 of these a day, Monster Zero. So this is my little secret that I'm sharing with you guys. Let's ignore those other guys. They're sponsored by Element, and all they do is they sit and talk for 2 or 3 hours. I could sit and talk for more than 2 or 3 hours without any drinks. But for me to do this, this is my secret. And the one good thing about, well, there's many good things about Monster Zero, but the B vitamins, 400%, 490% of what we're supposed to take. And women, we need our B vitamins. So if there's any ladies, you'll get 409% of your daily intake from one of these. And I sip 2 of them. I never chug them. I just sip them. So I'm just letting you guys know that one of my secrets to doing all this hard work by myself with no man help, no man muscles, right here, Monster Zero. So if you want to do this, go to your gas station or Amazon, or Costco has the best deal. And again, I was not paid to do this. That's why I'm running at the end of my video. But thanks again, guys. Where you're working hard and you get tired and thirsty and hungry, but this isn't a union job, so we don't take breaks. And then once we're done, we realize, oh, we should have taken care of ourselves. But one of the things I do that help me out here, when I'm thirsty and I don't always get the water that I should, and my mouth gets real dry, I use Burt's Bees Lip Chap. And it smells great. But it helps keep your lips moist, so that way you put it on and you're not thinking, I need the water, because you're not licking your lips, your mouth isn't dry. So if you're a hard worker and you get the dry lips and you need to moisturize them, again, Burt's Bees Lip Chap that smells wonderful and keeps you moist.